Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's what happened there? It's Thunderbirds 60th anniversary. Didn't know what that was all about. Something to do with the lighting. 60th anniversary of Thunderbirds. Nothing really much to say apart from watch this video.
And Thunderbirds are 60 years old. We mark the milestone with memories of Lady Penelope, Brains and the Tracy family, and look at how they haven't aged a day. Now, on this day in 1965, Lady Penelope, Brains and the Tracy family were go for the very first time. Thunderbirds charmed audiences and captured millions of imaginations with their futuristic technology and daring rescues. Our reporter, Graham Satchell, has been looking at the show's legacy.
Thunderbirds are go.
It was 60 years ago today that Thunderbirds burst onto British TV screens. From the very beginning, it was high octane, high production values, high drama. The series centred around International Rescue, a secret philanthropic organisation dedicated to saving lives. It was set up by ex-astronaut Jeff Tracy. Each week, Jeff's sons, all named after astronauts from NASA's Mercury programme, were deployed on daring rescue missions.
Here we go again.
Yep.
And in London, Thunderbird's secret agent, Lady Penelope Crichton-Ward.
My lady.
Home, Parker.
Now the series is being remembered in a new exhibition at the Museum of Brands in West London. Many of the items have been donated by co-curator Malcolm Garrett, who loved everything about the show, but mainly
the toys. As a young fan, you could own the toys, and it was sort of being able to own a little bit of the show. Because let's not forget, the shows themselves were made up of toys.
The production values and effects were so impressive, people mistakenly thought Thunderbirds had been made on a huge budget in America. It was actually filmed on an industrial estate in Slough, with an army of puppeteers and model makers. It was the brainchild of Jerry and Sylvia Anderson, who went on to create Stingray, Captain Scarlet and Joe 90. They were all filmed in what Anderson called Super Marionation, which stood for Super Marionette Animation.
Well, that's just great.
The exhibition is believed to be the largest collection of Thunderbirds toys all in one place in the world.
Quite a lot of these items are in private collections, so many of them and many of the rare items have never been seen before and may not be seen again for some time.
One of the items, a Captain Scarlet cap, comes from Duran Duran keyboard player Nick Rhodes, and a bizarre connection. Malcolm Garrett is one of Britain's greatest graphic artists. He designed the cover of a number of Duran Duran albums, inspired, he says, by Thunderbirds.
I was influenced by, the logotypes and the typography, not just of the title sequences, but within the show itself.
So the producer who set up this filming, Sarah, sent me an email which says, the museum has a full-size Thunderbirds costume, including a hat, which I'm told you're welcome to try on if you want to. No, I don't think so.
How do you like that?
I like it very much, Jeff.
Thunderbirds was made in a time of optimism. It looked forward to a bright future with chisel-jawed heroes saving lives.
Approaching danger zone.
Because it was the right thing to do. Graham Satchell, BBC News.
See, that's it. So I want to say I wish I watched that sort of stuff as a kid, but I didn't. And also I have no idea when this video is going to come out. So it might come out in 2026 probably. I don't know. It might come out in November time or something around October. I'm not really sure. I'm recording this on the 6th of October. Don't know why it's flashing like that, but okay. But yeah, I got nothing. So ignore this. I don't know why it's flashing on the computer, but okay. Ignore this background thing. Just because you know why. Don't know why it's flashing, but I know you can see that, but there's lots of flashing on my computer. I don't know why. But so if you got some kind of, if you're allergic to flashing or something like that, don't just listen to the video. You don't have to watch it. You can just listen to it. I'm so sorry about that. But what you don't know, there's this minion background thing. If you're not watching, thankfully. I'm saying thankfully because I'm worried about the flashing thing, and I don't want to cause people to have certain stuff. But yeah. By the way, there's a background called the Minions, and in Minion 2026, there's gonna be a neon background instead. So I'm so sorry if I'm recording this in 2026, or not recording, but releasing this in 2026. So, because this might be an archive video. But anyway, so I want to say thank you much for the subscribers, sorry. And I just want to say also, I haven't got much to say about Thunderbirds' 60th anniversary apart from the fact I wish I watched as a kid. I wished they had more interesting stuff about it, you know what I mean? Interesting stuff. I had more interesting kid shows as a kid than just lazy old CBBC rubbish. But yeah, in the 1960s and 70s and 80s, well not 80s, but 60s and early 70s, they had loads of puppet shows. I think anyway, and I used to love watching that in my pre-teens. Because I used to into puppets in my, that I was just flicking the computer. I'm so sorry about that. I used to be into puppets when I was much younger, and I still do now a little bit. And I wish I can say thank you much for making that show called the Thunderbirds and the Captain Scarlet and all that stuff. And it's from Thunderbirds' 60th anniversary. Some weeks ago or something like that, when I'm recording this. But yeah, I got nothing. So, when sometimes you want to make a video about an anniversary, or you want to make a video about whatever, and something important, and you have no idea what to say about it. That's the sort of thing I'm having right now. I don't know what to say. So, apart from the fact, thank you much, Jerry Anderson, for making the show. And I was going to react to a song about Hey Parker, or Hello Parker, or Thank You Parker, or whatever the song is called on vinyl. I was going to react to that, but I can't because it's copyrighted if I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to show you the video instead, and that's what I would have done, I think. Unless I haven't done it already, but I'm not really sure because I'm just making the video and then I edit it afterwards. So I'm not sure what's in order and stuff like that at the moment. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure. Not saying I'm thick or no, I'm not thick. This is really annoying me because our computer's flashing and I don't like it. And I'm going to sort out something out later on about it. But yeah, I got nothing. Thank you much for watching this video. I don't know. So I will do more interesting stuff in the future with anniversaries or stuff like that. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I'm sad that something Wouchless something, you know what I mean, Mrs. Bucket or Mrs. Bouquet out of Keeping Up Appearances has died. I just want to say I'm so sorry that she died because I think she's a wonderful actress and singer. Ashley got her album of hers called The Sound of Music, and I can put links in the description down below if you want to see the full album on that, on my other channel called Craig Daly. At the moment it's called Craig Daly. I'm not sure I'm going to change it in the future, but never mind. So yeah, I got nothing. So apart from, I think I'm just going to call this video Thunderbirds anniversary and whatever ... and so on. I'm probably going to say that, aren't I? But I got loads of things to say about in this video. So happy Halloween if I'm going to release this in October. Stay safe, have a good 2026 or 2025, or no, have a good 2026 if you're watching this in 2026. I'm just saying that because I might release it in 2026, you know what I mean? Because this might be an archive video, you never know. Well, I never know, that's why I'm saying it. But yeah, I got nothing. I used to watch random rubbish as a kid, and I feel like I wish I watched stuff like Thunderbirds. That's actually cool. And I watched Thunderbirds, one of the episodes of Thunderbirds on ITVX, not on ITV Retro, or whatever was the thing called on YouTube. I haven't watched that. I just watched it on ITV Extra because I'm poor, you know. So, not saying that YouTube is not free. It is free to use. YouTube is really useful these days with YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. But and they're saying I'm a basic person. I'm just use basic stuff. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is I watched Thunderbirds, one of the episodes of Thunderbirds on ITVX months ago, or probably a year ago now, and I was just criticising it, how bad it is. But at the end of the day, it's not that bad. It's a really good show. I'm a film critic. I just like to take the mick out of stuff, so that's what I do. But yeah, I got nothing. Thank you much for watching this video. I'm so sorry if this a camera or this videos keep on flashing. I will try to sort out something about that. If I'm not, I'm just need to put out of it. I don't want people to have fits or whatever, you know what I mean? So, but if I'm just wasting my time saying it and there's not really happening in the video, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I got nothing. Thank you much for watching this video. It's 9 minutes long, I think, right now, or 8 minutes long, and I'm going to say goodbye. Goodbye. Please subscribe if you can, and I'd like to see you all in the next one, or the next video, or next short, or whatever. Yeah, this is going to be like the C-Facts video when I talk about 2 topics in one. So, Thunderbirds, and a little bit, and I mean a little bit of Mrs. Bucket dying in 2026 in October. Or November or something like that. I think it's actually not October or November or something. Not November, what am I on about? What's the month before October? I do know, but my brain's gone dead. But anyway, yeah, I got nothing. Sorry for the mistakes in the video. I'm not lazy. I'm not bothered. I'm just tired, you know. So it's not your fault, guys. Sorry. But yeah, I got nothing. Thank you much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I can't even bother doing Thunderbirds stuff about it, but at least I showed you on the BBC News about it. Didn't I? Sorry.